People look east, the time is near, of the crowning of the year. Make your house fair as you are able, trim the hearth and set the table. People look east and sing today, love the guest is on the way. Furrows be glad, the earth is bare, one more seed is planted there. Give up your strength, the seed to nourish, that in course the flower may flourish. People look east and sing today, love the roses on the way. I do love singing with you. So for today's scripture reading, the first Sunday in Advent, I'm actually going with the gospel reading, which is from Mark. So a lot of the Advent scripture readings tend to focus around either prayerful elements or apocalyptic, end of the world, and a watchfulness and wariness and watchfulness. So Advent it's a time of marking time and preparing. So some of these first activities in these first few videos for Advent will be about that preparing and about being watchful. So anyway, I'll just launch right into today's scripture reading, Mark 13, verses 32 through 36. But about that day or hour no one knows, neither the angels in heaven nor the Son, but only the Father. Beware, keep alert, for you do not know when the time will come. It is like a person going on a journey. When they leave home and put their servants in charge, each with that person's work. And then this person commands the doorkeeper to be on watch. Therefore keep awake, for you do not know when the master of the house will come, in the evening, or at midnight, or at cockcrow, or at dawn. Or else the owner may find you asleep when they come suddenly. That is the scripture reading for today. Now, you may notice that I've decorated your piano with some wreaths and stuff. And so Advent, we often have Advent wreaths in worship service, lighting one candle per week, but you can do that at home too. And with the glories of LED lights, you can actually have, instead of just that flat Advent wreath, you can have a vertical one. So this one actually I made from some garland that has, the pine needles for everlasting. That's what the pine needles symbolize. But I actually used an embroidery hoop for the basis of this one. And then, the long LED tapers. Let's see if I can put this back on the piano without knocking anything over like that. But nothing burned down because it's LED. But then this is the one that I'm very excited for. This is a tiny little one. It hangs very nicely. And again, it's just that simple, tiny little wreath. So, if you've got limited space, you can just turn on the LED candle like this and say a prayer or sing a song to just commemorate watchfulness and preparedness. So as we have these candles lit, let's sing together the first verse of Light One Candle. Light one candle to watch for Messiah,